Imagine being rejected 30 times, rejected by schools, rejected by jobs, rejected even by KFC. Now imagine that same person standing on a stage, leading one of the world's largest companies, speaking to presidents, billionaires, and dreamers. This isn't a fairy tale. This is Jack Ma, and his real superpower was not intelligence, money, or connections. It was mindset. Jack Ma was born in Hangzhou, China, to a poor family. He was not a gifted student. He failed his primary school exams twice. He failed middle school exams 3 times. English? He didn't learn it in school. Instead, every morning at 5 a.m., Jack Ma rode his bicycle for 40 minutes to a hotel just to talk to foreign tourists for free. Why? Because he believed skills beat circumstances. While others slept, he practiced. While others complained, he learned. No one applauded him. No one noticed him. When Jack Ma applied to Harvard, you rejected. Not once. 10 times. When KFC came to China, 24 people applied. 23 were accepted. Jack Ma? Rejected. He applied to 30 jobs. Not a single offer. Most people would quit and say, I'm not good enough. Jack Ma said, I'm not ready yet. That difference changed everything. He didn't see rejection as proof of failure. He saw it as training. At age 35, Jack Ma touched a computer for the first time. He typed one word, beer. Nothing came up about China. That's when the thought hit him. If China doesn't exist on the internet, that's an opportunity. No tech background, no investors, no experience. Just belief. In a small apartment with 17 friends, he started Alibaba. Most people laughed. They said, this will never work. You don't understand technology. Amazon will crush you. Jack Ma smiled and said, today is hard, tomorrow is harder. But the day after tomorrow is beautiful. Most people quit on tomorrow. Jack Ma didn't hire the smartest people. He hired people who didn't give up, could learn, could handle failure. He believed if you don't give up, you still have a chance. He failed. He lost money. He was criticized globally. But he never quit. Because his mindset was simple. Failure is feedback. Criticism is fuel. Persistence beats genius. Jack Ma didn't succeed because he was special. He succeeded because he refused to stop. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they quit too early. Someone with less skill but more persistence will always win. So when life rejects you, when doors close, when you feel invisible, remember this. Rejection didn't stop Jack Ma. It built him, and it might be building you too. History doesn't begin with success. It begins in silence, in failure, in rooms where no one believes in you. Before the world knew the name Jack Ma, the world rejected him. Jack Ma was born in Hangzhou, China, a city with no signs of greatness waiting for him. His family was poor. His grades were worse. He failed primary school exams twice, middle school exams 3 times. Teachers said he wasn't smart. The system said he wasn't enough. But every morning at 5 a.m., while the city slept, Jack Ma rode 40 minutes on his bicycle, not to school, not to work, to a hotel. Jack Ma didn't learn English from books. He learned it from strangers. He offered free tours to tourists, not for money, but for conversation. Day after day, year after year. No applause, no rewards, just belief. After college, Jack Ma did what everyone does. He applied, and applied, and applied again. 30 jobs, 30 rejections. When KFC came to China, 24 people applied. 23 were hired. Jack Ma wasn't. He applied to Harvard University, rejected 10 times. Most people would stop trying. Jack Ma changed the question. Not why me, but what can I learn? Jack Ma wasn't angry at the world. He wasn't bitter. He simply believed one thing. On screen text, I may be slow, but I don't quit. Narrator. Rejection didn't mean failure. It meant preparation. Every no hardened his mindset. Every loss strengthened his patience. And then the world changed. At 35 years old, Jack Ma touched a computer for the first time. He typed one word, on screen, beer. China didn't appear. No tech degree, no investors, no experience. Just an idea and belief. Alibaba was born in a tiny apartment. People laughed. They said, "This will fail. You don't understand technology. You can't beat Amazon." Jack Ma listened and kept going. Jack Ma didn't believe in hiring the smartest people. He believed in hiring the toughest, people who could fail and stand up again. Jack Ma wasn't chosen. He stayed. He wasn't the smartest. He was the most persistent. And that is the truth no one tells you. Talent opens doors. Persistence keeps them open. Rejection didn't stop Jack Ma. It built him. Before the world knew his name, before Alibaba, before the billions, there was a man the world kept saying no to. Jack Ma didn't look like a future billionaire. He wasn't tall, he wasn't powerful, he wasn't connected, and most importantly, he failed repeatedly. But this story isn't about money. It's about mindset. Jack Ma grew up in Hangzhou, China, in a small, modest home. No privilege, no shortcuts. At school, he struggled. Math? Failed. Exams? Failed again. Teachers didn't see brilliance. They saw a problem student. When other kids moved ahead, Jack stayed behind. He once said, "I failed the university entrance exam twice. Twice. Then a third time, he barely passed, but rejection didn't stop at school." After college, Jack Ma did what everyone does. He looked for a job, and the world shut the door in his face. Applied to 30 jobs, rejected by all. Applied to KFC, 24 people applied. 23 were accepted. Jack Ma was rejected. Applied to the police force, "No, you're not good enough." Harvard, rejected. 10 times. Imagine that. At every stage of life, the message was the same. You don't belong here. Most people would stop believing. Jack Ma didn't. After college, Jack Ma did what everyone does. He looked for a job, and the world shut the door in his face. Applied to 30 jobs, rejected by all. Applied to KFC, 24 people applied. 23 were accepted. Jack Ma was rejected. Applied to the police force, "No, you're not good enough." Harvard, rejected. 10 times. Imagine that. At every stage of life, the message was the same. You don't belong here. Most people would stop believing. Jack Ma didn't. In 1995, Jack Ma traveled to the United States. There, for the first time, he saw the internet. He searched for one word, beer. Results came up: American beer, German beer, Japanese beer, no Chinese beer. He searched again. China, nothing. That moment hit him like lightning. The world was moving forward, and China wasn't online. While others saw technology, Jack Ma saw opportunity, not because he was a genius, but because he was curious. The real tragedy isn't failure, it's quitting too early. Jack Ma didn't win because he avoided rejection. He won because he outlasted it. And so can you.